Hey, it's Faye and this is Day with Faye. Today I'm going to be trying on my Warby Parker home try-on for you guys. Timestamps are going to be in the description below for when certain frames begin, all that jazz. I got you guys. And if this is your first time to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. If you haven't already, it means a lot. Okay, so I am a huge Warby Parker fan. I also love that every time you buy a pair, you give a pair of prescription glasses to someone in need. Now, in a lot of developing countries, there's a lot of issues with people having poor vision, and in a lot of cases, they never can see clearly because they can't afford to have like an eyeglass exam or to even afford a pair of glasses. It's really important to me to support companies that have a charitable heart. So Warby Parker is definitely one of them. I did a video similar to this last year. My insurance is giving me an allowance for a pair of glasses. So one thing that I like is that you could change the lenses in your frame and it literally only costs $50, which is so much cheaper than going to the optometrist. I actually got quoted, I think, about $150 to change my prescription lens in my Warby Parker frames, and I was like, that's crazy. That's how much the most expensive pair of Warby Parker frames cost. So that don't make sense. So yeah, I do everything through Warby Parker pretty much. And for a lot of insurances, they will reimburse you. You just gotta double check with your plan. First up, I have Daisy in the color Jet Black. So I personally don't have a pair of frames that are black, and I feel like everybody could benefit from a black pair of frames because they could just go with everything. Now, the one thing that's kind of scary about black frames for me personally is because my skin is so pale, it's kind of like, bam, here are my glasses. So I think right now with this black top, it kind of balances out the look, but I actually think that these glasses work really well for my frame. Now, one thing that I've noticed is when you find a pair of glasses that work with you, try to note the bridge and like the size of it. Like this is medium and I have a standard bridge. So I just looked for everything that was medium, standard bridge. So that way I know that it has a high probability of working out for me. So I definitely like these. I think that this is a high contender for getting. Next up, I have Sullivan in the color Saltwater Matte. So my thoughts currently on this is I liked it because it has like blue to it, but you really don't see the blue that much until you're like on the inside of the frame versus the outside. The outside is more of like a navy blue, but I don't like how these look on me, so probably not gonna be a huge contender, unfortunately. So on to the next. So next up, I have Lucy in the color Light Peach Crystal. So I definitely like these shades. I do think that they are a good contender, so I'm gonna take a picture for my friends. If you post like a poll on Instagram or something like that, and you have your friends vote, it's kind of cool because, I don't know, sometimes it's hard to imagine yourself with glasses. Like it feels so weird when you put a new frame on. It's like getting a new hair color. You're like, who is this person? But it's nice to have input. Now, one thing that I do feel about these is that the frames are a little bit chunky, so I don't know how I really feel about that, but because they're clear in a way, it doesn't feel too loud on my face. I don't know. What do you guys think? So this is definitely a contender. On to the next. Now, next up, I have Maeve, and it is in the color Blush Tortoise. So I definitely really like these glasses, but one thing that I want to mention is that it kind of reminds me of a pair of glasses that I have right now. I have a Tortoise Haskell. So I think they might be a little bit too similar, but ultimately I really don't think I'm gonna end up getting this one just because I already have glasses in the Tortoise color. I just thought maybe since this was Blush Tortoise versus the one that I had last time, which I don't know the color, maybe I know, and I'll pop it in here. It's just a little too similar for me. So this last pair is Percey in the color Rose Crystal. Okay, honestly, I am super in love with these pairs of glasses. I think that this is definitely my number one, unless, like, you know, with my social media posts, people don't choose this one. I like it because it is pink, and I love pink. I wear a lot of rosy color lipstick, so I think that this is gonna go with a lot of outfits for me. So that's one thing that I really love about Warby Parker is these glasses are so affordable and extremely high quality, and their customer service skills are really on point. Like, I've been dealing with them for about 3 years now, and I'm absolutely in love with them. I really highly suggest purchasing with Warby Parker. They're a very ethical company, and they really seem to care about their customers and their mission, which is super awesome. I just want to know real quickly, what are your guys' favorite glasses out of the 5? You gotta pick one. Comment down below, let me know. I think I'm gonna make my final choice in March, just because I need to wait for the new budget of the month. But yeah, that is the end of my video. I hope it was informational for you guys, and if it was, please give me a thumbs up. I always really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day. Bye!